Alright, welcome in. Anybody watching the video back, or hello D. This might be the new routine since daylight savings time messed up the clock of it all. We can't I don't really want to bleed into Phil's streams. I want to synergize with his streams since his viewership does come here too. So, with that said, there is generally a 24-hour clock on 𝗏, so I might start deciding to stream on the back half or back end of it moving forward. Let's make sure I'm invisible, so... Still rank 6, but I believe... Yeah, this guy's kind of climbing behind me. And... Scizor got a buff. Scizor and Scizor got buffs. Oh, thank you, D. We will pin that. Alright. And this is a different time we're trying out here, so it's alright if we don't get anybody in here to start. I guess I'm gonna just load up one solo first. I think the Scizor Scizor buffs are good. How's the mic sound? Yo, what's up, Matt? Welcome in. Is the mic sound okay? I'm trying something new with the same... it's a new mic, but the plugin I have is... It sounds good. How's background noise sound? Can you hear this? I do have children running around in the background, so there's nothing I can do about that, really. I wonder if they fixed any audio issues with the patch. I didn't really test that last night. Can you hear background noise right now? There's a train, a toy train going around a track. I mean, to be fair, everybody wanted Umbreon to be nerfed because everybody thinks Mean Look is... It doesn't really bother me, but I like tanks, so, you know, it's them weak attackers that don't like to be trapped. You hear nothing? That's good. That means my mic's doing its job. And you shouldn't hear the computer take off into flight either. Although it hasn't made that noise yet. I mean, I have a soft spot for Umbreon, and just like I love Scizor, other people love different mons. So, I'm not really... To be honest, it drives me nuts every patch. Like, I hate the patches. I wish they would just get a mon right, and then leave it alone. And then fix their power creeps. And then just... Once you get something balanced, don't touch it. That's kind of what happened with Scizor, because last time it got a buff a year ago, like, it was on top, and then everything power crept over it, in my opinion. I am using a new, well, it's not new, it's an old Pro controller. I had retired it for a long while because I was experiencing drift issues with it, but right now it's working just great. I tested it before stream. There's definitely some moves I think that, like, when people group up together, and so, like, 𝗙𝗢𝗥𝗚𝗧 in this conversation, same with 𝗙𝗢𝗥𝗚𝗕𝗏, where they just, like, group up and they just cheese the whole, fight. Hi, BZ. Welcome in. Long time no see. I saw on Discord you caught the end of Phil's stream last night. Last night was... Yeah, it was hilarious, actually. He caught my Scizor in his Nuzlocke finally, too. Like, I paid... I threw money down to call Scizor, like, day one of the Nuzlocke. I had to, like... I thank God they redid Johto and put the Safari Zone, like, closer. Phil was trolling hard. It was you know, those who know Phil know he likes to be a prankster, and so his brother, I think it was, rented a car, and he had this idea for content. Like, yo, let me pretend this is my car for a minute, and I'm gonna troll my audience. He had me for a second, but I was like, I somewhere behind me, in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, is he for real right now? And then he was like, yo, who knows me? I just stayed quiet at that point. I'm like, I know where this is going. I thought it was funny. One day he'll probably own a car like that too, though. I think he's successful enough that. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was Renata, actually. I mean, I just after that he was him and then Han, and I was like, start drinking. he called a dollar amount. I was like, okay. Yo guys, the other cool thing about his stream last night was there's a fan made, like, a group of his community, about 4 of them, are making Phil a ROM hack, so it's named after Phil. And they showed him a trailer last night as a surprise birthday gift, and it's called Pokémon Unite. And the cool thing about this is I get to be Norman in that. So they're going to rename Norman Shingo. And they're going to give Norman, all I'm going to say, because it's obvious, is Norman will have a Scizor. The Scizor Lock version Scizor with the Swords Dance and Double Team, which are normal moves. But the rest of my team, oh my god. I'm not gonna say anything else. BZ's gonna be a gym leader too. Oh, you want an invite? Yeah, sorry. Hi, 𝗟𝗚𝗞𝗘. I saw you in here. Hi, Liz. Yeah, the ROM hack. This is gonna be exciting because yeah, like you'll get to Norman and it's not Norman, it's Shingo. He's gonna have a heck of a time with my team. That's all I'm gonna say. 𝗟𝗚𝗡, if you read back your DM, you'll notice you didn't ask a question. So I didn't Hollywooded nothing. Also, the pixel arts I did for my server last night, the Scizor heart one I gave to Phil. And Phil seen it and is like, yo, Shingo, if you can use emotes, you should use this one. So it made me feel good because it's like, yeah, I built it as an emote. Yeah, Scizor got a buff. Double hit and Swords Dance on both Scizor and Scyther. So last match, I believe I was running double hit. This match, I'm gonna run Swords Dance, and then I'll probably run a Scyther match at some point too. But I'll have to change my. I kind of want to change my items. I did test Scyther and Scizor both last night. I'm pretty excited because everything Team YouTube fights got nerfed. Scizor got buffed. Like, dare I say, Scizor could be like used viably in tournament level? I don't know. I'm gonna guess no, because it still gets countered hard, but I don't know, maybe it can. Honestly, if everything was balanced, I would feel like Scizor never needed a buff, but like it was getting with 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗧's abilities and set, like everything it has access to, and then yeah, we can score first. There's just too much power creep. So like, I already felt good with Scizor, now I feel like this is illegal. Dang, we lost both Rotoms? I'm gonna have to go get this. Looks like we're winning, though. But yeah, I apologize, everybody. I would have streamed yesterday, but Phil's birthday. I couldn't bear, like, missing that. And like I was saying earlier, I want to synergize with Phil. I don't want to like be streaming same time. I could see streaming while he was doing variety, but I'm normally gonna just try to play around his schedule. And then the other thing is, like, when 𝗚 is available, I'll do that until the evolution of the stream. Like, we got the Scizor lock sometimes. I'm trying to space those out, though, because that can be grueling. And I have some other games that I haven't even opened yet. One of them being a Power Rangers game that I'm kind of interested in trying. I've never played it before. But I got a Yu-Gi-Oh game that's unopened. I have a Power Ranger game. And I have a Digimon game, all unopened. Hi, Anti. Welcome in. I would say kind of a 𝗟𝗲𝗡 that it's finally being kind of a good game. You switched out weakness for attack. You know, like, I tried attack weight on Scizor, and when I'm dealing the same damage as I can with the items I have, I don't find it worth. Like, I don't like going through... I'm gonna quote Phil here. I don't believe in stacking. I think it could be good, but you've only been playing Swords Dance after the buff for the extra healing. I mean, is that exactly right, though? That's like extra attack. And I guess you could say the attack increase... Like, I'd have to go into Unite DB to look at my facts, but I'm pretty sure if you go Swords Dance, you want to go tank, because then you're alive longer, and then you go... Then Swords Dance does its job, which increases your attack, which is now a 20% increase instead of 12. I'm not disagreeing with you, Anti. I am just saying that I see this kind of differently. I think attack weight can be good, and I think if you're going Scyther, you have to attack weight. But I think, like Phil, that maxing attack doesn't mean more damage necessarily. Like, sometimes HP invest, and he normally talks about this, about like his emblem sets, so you lean more heavy towards HP than you would attack investment. But the logic still applies. In my experience playing Scizor almost exclusively in this game, I think that there's a reason I run Potion. And these other Scizors that run attack, if I run into them, normally I'm gonna out-sustain them, and then I just win. So then the damage investment isn't worth. Can be, but... I suppose if you play him like a speedster, then... But Swords Dance doesn't give you good mobility. Swords Dance kind of shuts down the mobility, so... You know, double hit... has some benefits over Swords Dance. just gonna go lane as 𝗟𝗡𝗞𝗘. Unless you need help clearing those. Looks like 𝗙𝗚𝗙𝗧𝗏𝗧 coming in. Like last night, without changing my items, I did 70k in a 𝗚𝗏 stadium. And then like I had there was one match, like a standard match in 𝗙𝗢𝗏, and I put on attack weight for funsies, and I only did 50k. So, you know, when I see stuff like that, and I feel like I could have effortlessly had 100k and it's 50k, like I had over 11 KOs, so that 50k game isn't like a bad game by any means. It's just like that's all I need to see a few times to just kind of think that stacking isn't worth it, because it changes my game play, changes how like you kind of start. There's some matches where you can start thirsting for those stacks. Yeah, Scizor Scyther buffs. Yep, welcome in, Faded Boys. What do I think of Scyther now? I think Scyther's cracked. I think it's absolutely cracked. I think Scyther was good before the buff, and you saw it occasionally in tournament play. You did not see Scizor in tournament play, but you here and there saw Scyther in tournament play. And you even saw, I even saw a game where Scyther was used against LG Luminosity, and they won that game that it was used. So Scyther is a high skill mon, and if you understand all the things it's doing when it's doing them instead of just spamming buttons, then Scyther has a high ceiling, and the buffs just make that like a lot more crazy because it was already good. I'm gonna run some Scyther here in a minute, but first I need to let the queue kind of... If I'm against real people, I'm probably going Scizor. GG's. Does anybody else want in before I start? Yeah, I agree, Anti. He has moments of being really great, and then there's also other times where he stinks horribly. And I haven't seen enough of the current meta after this patch. How long am I streaming? This is available for 2 hours, so probably an hour and a half, 2 hours ish, BZ. And Anti, your comment about Scizor doing that, if it's running my tank build, it probably won't do that. Oh, cool, BZ. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to have BZ join us. I really want to play Scizor right now. But I only... do I have enough time to change it all? No, I'm just gonna wait. I'll do it this next one. Okay, Azelphi, I'll do it. I'll take off the armor next match. Greedent also got a bullet seed buff. That seems interesting. I feel like I could forfeit the jungle, just go aggress. But I'll be responsible. Yeah, everything feels pretty good. Like, it just... The other thing, I still run my set because it's like I'm trying to get, like, reacquainted or accustomed to this. Because it's like I've come to expect certain things, and I've learned my limitations on Scizor, and so now I have to relearn those limitations. So that would be why I would run a bunch with my same moves, with my same item build and everything. And quicks are good for that because you just kind of rinse and repeat really quick and like just establish that muscle memory. But it's different because it's like the things I should in theory be able to do those things better. It's just like how far can I push that now? Like, it's like test driving, I guess. You soup up your ride and then feels different. I will say that Swords Dance feels like you're executing things when you get the 8 stack, like 1, 2, 3, I'm stunned, 4, 5, 6, 7, I missed the 8, I'm dead. Yeah, you can join next one, Anti. And then we're gonna get BZ in like 20 minutes, 15-ish now. GG's. Alright. 41 and was it 2.5 minutes? Alright, we got Anti in. I think I could just run Scizor with the build I have on, but it's not optimal. I might just do that. You're halfway to 𝗙𝗢𝗥𝗚𝗧. I got Umbreon close to green. I have a few others. I think Blastoise, Crustle. I was about to go look. But yeah, hope everybody's having a good start to their week. The weekend felt really short. It's like crazy that it's already Tuesday. Monday went really quick. It's okay. Anti's the captain. That's why Anti's wearing a leather jacket. Yeah, even double hit feels good. Like Swords Dance feels OP, but double hit doesn't feel bad. I definitely am partial to double hit because I like the mobility on top of being a tank. And it's kind of... I think most people that play Scizor play Swords Dance. That in anyways. GG's. I did 41 last time. 24. I did substantially less damage. Anti was killing a lot of things, and I went into jungle though. I need to just probably push the limit. You're almost top 1,000 Sableye in the world. Congratulations, 𝗟𝗚𝗞𝗘. If you just grind 𝗚 every time 𝗚's available, you'll crack the top 500 in no time. Do your normal thing. Play rank, do whatever you do. And then, but when 𝗚's up and I'm streaming, come play and grind, and then I bet you're 500 in a short amount of time. I think the rankings are just a like time and effort. So your rank is equal to how much time and effort you put into the mon. Then there's a certain level of dedication, because it's like I prioritize playing Scizor over everything else. Because to maintain the rank 6. I personally think Sableye, a year ago in the Zacian meta, people started using Sableye as a means to counter hyper aggression, and everybody hated it because they didn't understand how to play against it. And so because of what I just said, either the ability had to get gutted or its stats did. And so it would have been awful to see it not have its ability, or its ability get like nerfed into oblivion. So I was thankful to see they kind of kept the ability and gutted the stats. I think it's a skilled mon. Like, if they buff it, it's not a skill mon anymore. It's a troll mon. And it still kind of is a Trollmon now, but you have to be skilled with it to do it right. So I think Charging Charm was a secret buff to Sableye, because it does everything. It helps Sableye in all the ways Sableye would want to be helped. Makes Sableye one of the fastest mons in the game. If you go full speed. 𝗟𝗚𝗞𝗘. There you guys go. You're on YouTube. guess I could go over there. Or get a Rotom. Probably get a Rotom. They surrender. GG's.
You win.
81. Oh gosh. Hey. We love to see it, anti. Oh, Abyss. Yo. Yeah, I was actually wondering about you the other day. No worries. You've seen 𝗚𝗚 nearly every day? You mean, anti? I see anti is everywhere that I am on YouTube, generally. Or, I don't hate 𝗚𝗚 Meryl. I call him anti. Because his name used to be anti. Anti-Streamlabs. Yeah, feel free to say hi in the server, on occasion, Abyss. You don't have to feel shy, like, you know, no pressure. But if you ever, you know, if you see me on Discord with a green, like I'm online, then, you know, it's all good. You can harass me. break. Well, I just want to be where the... Moved up there, to, and it recalled now. So the action's going to be over here. Alright. Yeah, you can, it's kind of cheesy, but you can thread Ocean with dual Wing Beat and get like almost all your health back. It's kind of weird. It's cheesy. I wouldn't say it's good, but I can make this tank set work on Scizor. I don't think it's optimal though. But Scizor does feel cracked, so that's something I want to, like, I want to push myself to, like, master it. I mean, I understand the mechanics of Scizor pretty good already, but understanding and doing are, like, two different things. Oh, yeah, I'm well, so, 𝗙𝗚𝗏, what happened is, yesterday was Phil's, 𝗙𝗢𝗏𝗧, birthday, and I don't like to, so with the daylight savings time, his stream starts an hour earlier than it used to, and so when 𝗚𝗏 came up and 𝗚𝗏 was available, there was literally less than an hour until Phil started streaming, and on a day like his birthday, like, I just notified the server yesterday that I wasn't going to be streaming due to the fact that Phil, it was his birthday and I didn't want to miss it. So anyways, so technically we're at the end of 𝗚𝗏, like, so 𝗚𝗏 is out for 24 hours and I'm on the back half of it right now. Like, you know, it's only available for another hour and 50 minutes, right? So instead of doing it instead of streaming when 𝗚𝗏 was available, I am now streaming when 𝗚𝗏 is about to cycle out. I don't know, this set is just too good. I might continue practicing Scizor with just this set and then move off this set in standards. The thing about stacking in quicks is it's kind of ugly. You don't get it. You don't get all the stacks sometimes. Yeah, no worries, 𝗙𝗏𝗧. Good night, 𝗙𝗏𝗧. Thank you for popping in. I was wondering about you, actually. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Zelfie just needs my kills. She can't do it by herself. Like, she just wants to last hit everything I do. Okay, Zelfie. Go ahead, Zelfie. Come on, Zelfie. I mean, I just I'll let you guys just do your thing. I'll just observe. There, I got a Penta. I'm happy. I'll go kill Rotom. GG's. Yo, if BZ's listening, you just gotta say something, we'll get you in.
You win!
Yeah, thanks, Zelfie. Thanks for the games. Congrats on reaching close to that top 1,000 Sableye. Here, we gotta do... I'm not seeing anybody in chat speaking up, so I'm just gonna start. Rank 100 and is that 70 𝗚𝗚𝗚? It's pretty good. And that's without just, that's naturally that rank without even really thinking about it. That's really good. If that's natural, that's super good. It's really good either way, but this patch came at the right time for me because it's like 1,703. Yeah, I got this, like, you know the heart thing where you can touch the, like, it's like spam a heart or like the emojis over on the side. It's like in the way of the number, like when It's like always in the way of the bottom message, like on my side. Just by spamming for the badges. I mean, you may as well. That's what I do. Works for Scizor. Then you buff up that win rate, and then you go and grind it. And, you know, I do a little bit of everything. I don't just exclusively play Scizor and Quicks, like. But I'm a little bit more cautious when I'm going into rank with it, like. Who am I playing with? You know, what is the team composition? So I don't just like adamantly use something in rank unless I'm just solo queue. Then like I'll just play whatever because it's solo queue. I think I'm this. I was gonna say I think I'm jungle here, but Charizard's looking like it wanted some. I'm gonna try to keep my bullet punch stacks up. Dang, it's gonna expire now. I can't believe I snuck that 17 in right there. April O'Neil? That's from Ninja Turtles. Hi, Asim. Hi, Carlos. Yo, this Pro controller's feeling really good. I remember having issues last stream with controllers. Yeah, whatever. Just don't troll on Comfy. Yo! We got the legend 𝗙𝗧 in our lobby. That's why I went and adjust my settings, so 𝗙𝗧 could peep the lobby ID. Yeah, 𝗙𝗧. I have the same excitement reaction, just I'm internally processing it. If 𝗙𝗧 had it their way, my face cam would be on and then you would see you would probably see the embarrassment or the excitement, as in my cheeks are probably red. You're poopy, so don't expect much. I'm sure you're not as poopy as the last Charizard we had. Don't mention that. Honestly, what is keeping me from doing it is I want to reconfigure my setup. So I want to, if I'm gonna turn the camera on, I need the camera to face not into my apartment. I need the camera to face to my wall, and I have this nice little L desk next to a window in the corner, and if I move my L desk a specific way, then I could set a backdrop with all my Scizor stuff, and then everyone could peep my collection. Yo, 𝗙𝗧's got that gold on Espeon. I will, 𝗙𝗧, for real. I will, I promise. I'm not capping. I will do it. And then I have to test my, well, I have to run I think my equipment is good enough for it. Like, my laptop is supposed to be able to handle a lot of stuff. But I don't know, sometimes in stream, I don't know if it's a YouTube thing or like a computer thing or an internet thing, but it's like, we got the fastest internet I could possibly have. My laptop is not exactly new anymore, but it is powerful, it's not weak. There will probably come a point in time where I have to reinvest in a new laptop, I imagine. But I'm curious if I can run the whole thing with my current setup without it like crashing stream or what. Hunter. You ain't recalling. Thank you for the heal, D. I just wanted to score, and the frickin' poison or the burning wasn't letting me do it. Every single message from BZ ends with just dying a little bit on the inside every time. I'm letting BZ down. I can't do that. You have a PhD in inting? I'll set it up. It's just like, there is so many... there's just... I'm gonna have to like take one day to just... Like, there's such like a nest of like wires and like, and cords and power strips, and... To reconfigure the deck just seems like a pain, but I need to do it. I'll do it. I just need to get over it. Just do it. So, I'll just do it. Welcome back, Asim. D, you should be running, you should run Buddy and Resonant. With experience share. No rush, but hurry up. Okay. So it's like, part of it is like, I can't do it when kids are in school, because my kids are all like homeschooled, like online, and so it has to be a weekend, has to be a day that makes sense, like with IRL, because it's like, if I start this, I'm basically saying it's gonna take, like, it's something that I have to finish once I start, and so I just need to do it. Similarly, I need to dust the top of my desk, so it's like I should really probably do it for real, and then just run a test of the with face cam. I watched a how-to, but some of them are outdated, and I might just like harass Phil and get into a... That sounds bad. I might just ask Phil about it. See, because I wasn't intending on... Oh, I can score. I was always intending... This is the other thing, too, that I haven't really mentioned, but I was always intending on just being faceless YouTube streamer, but I don't feel like I can let BZ down. Especially if Phil, like, comes in stream too, like... Hello, Nico. I am enjoying the buffs, however, I'm better for the buffs for having continuously main Scizor irregardless. Swords Dance is crazy, Scyther feels cracked, and double hit even feels pretty good. Scizor Scyther feels like it's in a really good place now. But I need to test it in rank, is what I really want to do. Probably off stream at some point. When I get a little bit more confident with my abilities and as a streamer, I guarantee the stream will evolve into me playing ranked with people. Although I do know a lot of streamers just specifically do solo queue when playing rank because of trolls. Yeah, like, when something gets really good, then everybody wants it nerfed again. So I could see that, Carlos. GG's, BZ, Anti, and D. Okay, thank you, D, for rotating. A sim if you want in. Okay. Oh, you're good, BZ. Now that I'm playing with BZ, I don't want BZ to leave. Everyone's pretty good about rotating, honestly, though. See, like, D plays in every stream. Anti's not in every, doesn't play in every stream, but is in most streams. And Anti's played a lot. A sim is here and there with playtime in streams. And this is your first time in stream playing. So that's kind of the way I see it. And without even talking or communicating it, D already rotated out, so I appreciate you, D. Need to get lunch after this match? No, it's fine. Oh, okay, RT, you want me to starve. Got it. Let's just say I will try to do... I'm gonna promise BZ that I'm gonna attempt to clean my desk and reconfigure my setup this, cause like I have like some things from Christmas that I haven't even set up. Like I have this like I have a light specifically for the face cam, like that ring light or whatever the heck it is. I don't even have that set up right now. So I actually need to, I have some things. I have a mouse and keyboard I need to set up. I have the light I need to set up. And then I could set my backdrop to be all my Scizor stuff. You can see behind my face. If I stream during the day, there's a window and I could get good natural light. If night, then I have the lamp, or the but there's just a lot of stuff that I have to like. Seems like everybody wants it though, so I'll do it. Like, I was already good with Scizor, you give me this buff, and oh my gosh. Like... Can I score my 40, please? Thank you. There we go. Hi, Mar. Welcome in. Yeah, BZ with the gold. I liked BZ Pikachu. I liked BZ Decidueye. I also liked BZ Espeon. As good sampling. Saying BZ saying they're poopy is like not actually fact. Okay, eat lunch before you die. I haven't ate anything. I've just been... I woke up, got coffee, and decided to stream. That's been my day. You only have 3 gold mons? Three is good, by the way. Who wants in Mar maybe, or D? Mar, you're too balanced at the game to have one just yet. Like, you play a good rotation of, like, you have like 4 or 5 different mons you are continuously cycling through. So, those 4 or 5 mons will you know, increase, they will grow at the same rate instead of just hyper fixating on one like I do, like, you know, so don't feel bad about not having a gold ribbon. Very nice, BZ. I'm doing word search D. That's very old people of you. Welcome back, 𝗟𝗚𝗏𝗡. A sim, you'll get one too. Just grind Cinder right now, a sim. Wordle. Yes, Nico, you can. I was trying to see if somebody wanted in, and we'll get you in on the next one. If you want to AFK, just be comfy and AFK on me. But just push the healing button sometimes. But you're gonna AFK on 𝗚𝗚𝗏. Whatever. Yeah, you were joking. You're not AFK. Honestly, this could be a Scizor game. Alright. Just finished your word search. Honestly, my grandparents used to do that. They would read their newspaper, have a smoke in the morning, read their newspaper, and do a word search to stretch their brain. Oh, I should have used my ult there. Nico, I think I have you on my friends list too, so I'll look out for the invite. Just be ready. Yeah. So just be ready, and I'll send you that invite. This should be over momentarily here. Yep. GG's. All right. Oh. Okay. A Zelfie or D? Okay. Thank you, Anti, for rotating. Thank you for the matches. Are you gonna do Wordle now? Yo, why are we canceling? Hello. Nothing much, just checking out the Scizor Scyther buffs and grinding quicks with people. I know like several ninjas, by the way, so one of them I know really well, and I remember Just Ninja, but it's like it's kind of confusing because I don't know which ninja I'm talking to. You're the best ninja. Ooh, a sim is Blaziken. A Zelfie is her main Sableye. Ooh, and Nico has the shiny effect on their Venu. think this is another Scizor game. Except I can't die this time. I can't do that. There we go. Let me read chat. Ninja mains 𝗙𝗧. Yeah. There's no reason to ask why maining 𝗙𝗧. 𝗙𝗧 is absolutely meta. I can play a lot of things. As much as I play Scizor, Scizor's just about like 50% of the time. Or ends up being about 50%. I mean, if we're being real, like, most people play the game because there's some nostalgic factor. And so you're probably playing your favorite mons and a mix of what's meta. Most people will probably fit into that. Well, I mean, I have a lot of points on my 𝗙𝗢𝗚, but only a few battles, so it's easy to grind boss rush or something like that and get those points. And then not account for the battles. Like, I got a green ribbon on my 𝗙𝗙𝗚 and, like, seemingly no battles with it. Not saying that's what you did, Ninja, but people can do that. Hold on, Nico. Finn. Mindless over aggression. It's cute. Just gather there. There's that. We need this. Why gather there? For what? We need this. You could have gathered here. There we go. What are they gonna do now? We traded Rotoms, by the way, because they had a focus 3 on Scizor. Finn, stop yelling. Yep. Potion. Like. Wow, guys, Miraidon's so good.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Hello, Elijah.
You win.
Homework. The Miraidon was honestly more annoying than anything else. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like it was like Miraidon's squishy. It's not like even before the patch, Miraidon's not scary. You just gotta get up in its face and beat it up.
Oh, never mind. What was all this?
Clearly, you're pinging gathering at Ray. Yeah, no, Zelfie, don't take offense to my call. I just, you know, like, I saw it. I knew it was going in. I could have defended it. Lucario stole it from me, but Lucario had to call its friends and they had to 3v me. And I entertained that because I knew that to beat me at Zapdos, they would have to do the same thing. But the other thing was, Asim got the bottom Rotom, and so we traded the Rotoms. And so instead of defending against that Rotom, I let it go. And then at the end was just funny because I wasn't over-aggressing like too many people do. Like when you start winning, you just die, KO, 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 on their base, dance. Like, and I'm just like, okay, I won, I just need to defend, goodbye. Mew and Miraidon keep like poking me. And it's like, I stood there on goal for just like, until half my health was like gone, just letting them just like, you know, poke and prod me, and then we put them down anyways, so just kind of funny. Now the lesson here is hyper aggression is not good. When you're ahead, just defend. 50k Dragonite battle points, nice. If you're winning, why rip Ray? Sometimes defense is the best, or offense is the best defense. And not like mindlessly aggroing, but like, you know, you could defend Ray. But defend Ray is situational, so defending Ray could mean killing Ray and taking it off the board to take away the other team's win condition, right? So sometimes when 3 on the opposing team are KO'd, like, you should just in theory, probably shred it. Like, the attackers should be down. If the ones with the secure are down, then you can safely just take it. Like, you know, so that's kind of, you know, it doesn't mean that every time people start shredding Ray, they have their reason and they're correct. What I'm saying is, like, you know, there's no by-the-book thing. What I've seen in Unite, there is kind of by-the-book stuff, like farming. You get more experience farming than you are, like, getting in a fight. Like, when we're ahead like this, like, you know, I just want to win. So I don't care if I have 15 KOs or 3, you know. So I just play differently. I play for the Indeedis because they scale up individually. They give higher value experience than an objective does. At certain points, you know, early on, not necessarily, but towards the end of the match, yes. I don't know. It's the game, to me, in my opinion, is a lot of situational ethics. So that means you have to practice all these different situations over and over and over again to understand what the best probable, like probability of success of whatever decision you're, like, what choices you're making. And it's just a bunch of micro, like, decisions, like microtransactions that you're making that lead to, like, better success rate. So, you know, it's just fundamentals, I think. But, you know, like, if you're playing solo queue, you can't really, like, you know, everybody's got their own idea, and if you're not in comms, then, you know, again, everybody has their own idea. And sometimes the game just feeds you, you know, people that are just not at the same skill level as you, and that can be frustrating. But you're kind of, when you queue into rank, you're kind of accepting that that is a outcome that could happen. So I tend to think about such things like that. Like, is the Mon I'm playing, am I ready for solo queue and horrible teammates and having to do everything for everyone? You know? I don't want to do that all the time, so sometimes I'd rather just play quicks or standard. And similarly, I don't value grinding rank to 1600 or whatever. Like, the success I've found by just playing Scizor is enough satisfaction for me that makes the game fun, that I don't feel like I need a 1600 sticker. But others might value the 1600 sticker as like a flex of sorts, and that's fair. Like, everybody's gonna have the thing they're after. Otherwise, why are you playing the game, you know? If you're playing it for fun, then, you know, like, how do you keep the game fun? I think what's more high probability than just somebody being bad at the game is everybody's misinterpretation of what to do in a given situation, and then each person's idea clashing with the other person's idea, and then everybody has different ideas of what's supposed to happen, and if you just all fixate on one of those ideas, then your success for winning the match, like the probability of winning goes up, I think. So sometimes it looks like supporting bad choices. So like when your teammates are doing things that don't make sense, there's no time to make sense of it. There's no time to waste energy getting upset about it. But you could turn it around. So that's kind of the way I perceive it. I think that's a higher probability than just people just being bad at the game and making bad choices. Because I think most of the community watches Spraggles. Like, most of the community wants to play with streamers. That's just the way I see it. A lot of people are bad at the game, but so I'm not saying everybody is really good. I'm just saying knowledge continues, like everybody's individual knowledge of the game continues to get better, not worse. You know, people can go search tutorials and stuff. And then I think there's a certain level of people who just troll the game to try to make it actively not fun for others. So, like, they will be the ones who intentionally make bad builds just to be funny. Or, like, throw. Or stream snipe. Not true, most players are 5 years old. What about school? Most 5-year-olds are in school. So I'm an adult. If I just play when the 5-year-olds aren't playing, then I should be good. I'm 38. I'm older than you. I think there's a larger teenage audience that understands what they're doing than there is 5-year-olds who just randomly press rank. That's what I think. Azelphi wins. You want to hear, guys? You want to hear something funny? I don't play with audio. I don't listen to the game ever. I don't hear the game sounds. I don't hear the music. I don't hear anybody. If they speak on the mic, I don't hear them. The only time I want to hear what my teammates are saying is if I'm in a coordinated 5-stack. W, Mar. However, like, the audio's playing for the stream, so, like, I could turn my speakers on right now, and I could hear the game audio. But yeah, I just leave it off. I autoed that. Went to dive this. Okay, are you gonna stop my score? If you stop my score, then Rotom goes in anyways. I am the oldest child in this chat and stream. One hour a day is not enough for what? When I grew up, there used to be like more diversity of interests. Now interests are more like similar. So competition is higher. For track and boxing? Nice. Yeah, that would take more than 1 hour. That's cool. Yeah, sorry, I was in the midst of matchmaking. I couldn't read all of that, so.
You win.
I mean, so I'm just catching up. Just Ninja says they're not as good at Pokemon Unite because they play more of Fortnite and Warzone. Spectate battles, not necessarily playing. So that's another thing that's curious that 𝗙𝗛𝗏𝗓𝗏 just said. I'm sorry I stole your 𝗙𝗢𝗡𝗧 kill, 𝗍𝗏𝗡. 𝗚𝗏, are you... Oh, you gotta go. Thanks for the matches, 𝗚𝗏. Yeah, I'm with Mar. Unite is the only game I play consistently too. Basically anything Pokemon related I play. You're more of a TV watcher than a game player. I also can relate to that. Matchmaking canceled. Oh. Alright, duo it is. You'll get on. We can wait for Mar. Yeah, back to what 𝗙𝗛𝗏𝗧 was saying. Like, I watch so much 𝗙𝗢𝗏𝗧, as you guys, surprise, surprise, didn't already know. And part of that is because I study his gameplay, and so in watching... So it's curious, 𝗙𝗛𝗏𝗧 said that sometimes he spectates battles, not just playing Unite. Because, like, that is how you can get better, too. Is by observing how somebody... And maybe he's just watching friend matches, so I don't know the context here. But, like, what he explained is, like, what I do with Phil. Like, so when I'm watching Phil, I'm not playing simultaneously, and a lot of people will do that. But generally, I'm watching Phil, and I have an eidetic memory, so I'm studying the repetition and memorizing, like, the flow of and how when he chooses to engage, when he like his micro, like all his decisions, and his success rate is rather high, and at the highest level, like, he just went 10-0 last weekend in tournaments. So, you know, he is arguably one of the better YouTubers to watch. Like, you could go watch Overlord, but their team's, like, riddled in all sorts of cheating affairs right now. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not really into that. But Phil streams everything with audio. You know, you get to hear the team arguments. You get to see the arguments when they're losing a scrimmage against other high competitive teams. He's sharing, like, all the things, whereas other YouTubers don't necessarily share all the different, like, steps of it, and then he shares it at the highest level. So, like, I study Phil and then base my gameplay off of Phil, and then when I'm playing, I'm, like, practicing. Like, generally, I would say I play everything he plays, so as much time as he's played Blastoise means is, like, that I've been watching a lot of Blastoise. I've been watching a lot of Trevenant. I've been watching a lot of Slowbro. He plays Scizor too, but Scizor's how I found Phil. But I'd say watching somebody, so, like, you know, if you're like young Kobe Bryant and you want to be the best basketball player there ever was, like, who did Kobe Bryant study? Kobe Bryant studied Michael Jordan, right? And then Kobe Bryant went and, you know, attempted to put his mark on the NBA, similar to how Michael Jordan did. And I would say he was successful with it. You can go, Nico, if you want jungle, you can go jungle. I know I'm saying this to you delayed. Yeah, you can go in there if you want. My call is probably going to be delayed like 8 to 10 seconds, I think. So I will try to make calls accordingly. It makes sense for 𝗟𝗚𝗞𝗘 to go in. I'll just naturally take it, because if Scizor achieves the highest level on the field, it's going to be difficult for the other team to do anything. But the buff should mean that I could, in theory, lane better. Should have probably used my Unite to escape. Nice. Oh, I gotta wait 3 seconds for my potion. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Nico, that's exactly what I do. I'm good at drawing and stuff, so I study something with my artistic eye, and then I can recreate it without looking at it again. With high levels of detail. I'm very detail oriented. So when I'm watching Phil, I'm studying the little things he's doing. How he clears farm. What battles he engages. He also calls himself out after he does something wrong. So I'm immediately learning from his mistakes as well. So I'm no 𝗙𝗎𝗄𝗎, but it's not bad to look up and aspire to somebody, so I think that will make you better at something. Anti, yes, you can join back. Ooh, Zelfie's in the top 1,000, Sableye. Congrats. 949th. Very good. Ah, no, you're not, I'm sorry that you said don't laugh at me, but here I am laughing. You're not wrong. I watched they had a Asia tournament, like for the region. I watched that whole thing. Okay, Anti. Oh, cannot be invited right now? Anti, we're waiting for you. Yeah, Phil does focus a lot on farming. So do I. Another questionnaire already? Are you serious? Where... Do I do this in stream right now? Is this what I do right now? Draft pick survey? Very unsatisfied. It should be in all. They should just make rank draft. I don't like that it's unavailable. The ability to make decisions based on opponents' picks. I like that. The balance of gameplay. Which features, if any, do you dislike about draft picked? I think it's just the opposite of that other one. What changes, if any, would you like to see to draft pick? Apply draft pick to all ranked matches. Yes, so that the highest level of tournament play matches rank play. I think that's it. And then this season, ranked matches use draft pick when all players have a master rank rating 1400 or above. Please share your opinion about the rating conditions. Should be applied to all. How many Pokemon do you think each team should be able to ban? 2. Which of the following game models would you prefer to play? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Thank you for participating in our survey. Oh wait, did it? Did it just It just, oh my god, I'm trolling. I pushed B instead of X. Damn, dude, I did not. Why do I get trolled by this thing? Why doesn't it just, like, B normally saves and you exit? Why would they set this up like that? Please share your opinion about the rating conditions. It should be all, applied to all regardless. This one. How many Pokemon do you think? 2? Okay, we're almost there. Sorry, guys. Which of the following game modes would you prefer to play? Yes. Okay, did I felt like there was a question, which features, if any, do you like? I like the balance. Ability to make, yeah, the variety of Pokemon. Yep. think that was right. Okay, submit. And then I have to push end. Okay. Good grief. Claim. Might as well give you guys time. Yeah, I accidentally pushed B. Like, normally, you know when you do something like in settings and you push B and then it saves and exits? So it was just like hardwired into me to like push B. So, but I think I did, I think it's probably for the better that I redid it because I read something differently the first time. And so I think I did it the right way. But if everyone does that survey, like, I feel like they want to make appropriate changes. Like, you know, it's just weird to me that they, like, went from no EXs to, like, oh, yeah, use them all the time. And here's a new one. And they didn't think that, like, they made a quality of life change and then that by, like, going back on that would like piss people off. Like, it's just funny to me. I think they know full well what they're doing, but those surveys suggest that they know what they're doing, and so, like, you know, like, stop crapping the bed and just make your game. Like, this game has it's like Ender said, this game has the potential to be one of the best games ever if they apply themselves to it. It's just because of the Pokemon IP that people are playing it. Like, if this was any other MOBA, like, people would probably have left it already. So, but people are retained in it because of the IP. It's Pokemon. It's popular. It's what people want to play. I feel more connect. Like, I've been maining Scizor, like, in every game, and finally there's a game where I can actually be Scizor. Like, there was Pokémon Tournament, but this is a little bit like more fleshed out, and I think this is better than Pokémon Tournament. And I don't like the hyper realistic Pokémon Tournament style. Like, I actually prefer this style, which relates back to the anime and what everybody watches. Honestly, like, and the other thing I think is, like, Game Freak should double down on, you know, so they're not, like, good with the best, like, Scarlet and Violet weren't the best quality, visually stunning games ever. The stories were good. But imagine if they just did it like the mods do, where they take 3rd and 4th gen sprites and they make a, like, real huge open world with the assets that they already have. And I mean, like, multiple regions, you know, just go on a quest and fight all these different gym leaders, all the different regions. Put some battle tower functions, a ranking system in the battle tower for, like, global online battling, and then, like, you know, just make an open world but with, like, those old style pixel art, and then, like, you know, like, I think the Switch could be able to handle that. It's not like it's pushing a huge 3-dimensional world that it has to render in less than a second. Like, it's so Mario, you can have jungle, bro. Like, why are the mods so popular on YouTube? Like, and I enjoy watching the mods, but they're popular because Pokemon doesn't need to be real. Like, the sprites kind of do something. The old pixelated sprites are more, like, lively than the like the 3D models that just stand there, and then the animated attacks look bogus. Pokemon used to be like reading a book where your imagination, like, fills in the battle sequence, you know? So, anyways. Sorry for my rant, everybody. Game Freak should hire me. Oh, you would prefer to have your own lane and not be in jungle? Yeah, Nico, that's respectable, and I admire that because you understand what I understand, which is like you're not sharing that experience with anybody. You're eating all the lane's experience to yourself, which means you're ready to go against whatever. Sorry, Mar. They buffed Scizor, so sorry if I'm cramping your style, bro. But yeah, I feel most connected to, like, so as much as I've been playing Scizor for as long as, you know, since Gold and Silver originally came out and Scizor was in existence, like, you know, I feel more connected to Scizor in this game than I did any other game. And that's kind of the allure of this, like playing your favorite Mons and controlling them. It's fun. I think a cool thing that Game Freak could do is like make just an open world hub where you could go, like there's 𝗚𝗚𝗧 Island and you could play these types of matches, but also like you could play in like basically just take all their different ideas and meld them into like one open world game. So take Unite, take the mainline games, take the whole world they already built, like as in all the different regions, and just meld it all together. Like that would be curious. But then we're talking about like a mass online multiplayer online game. But that's probably like what the future games would look like, is a consolidating all like ideas into like one game, I think. Yeah, like you go out in the world, like so you pick your starter town, like your starting point, which dictates what starters are available to you, where you start, and somewhere in the world in this open world there's 𝗚𝗚𝗧 Island, and if you go to 𝗚𝗚𝗧 Island you battle in these like Unite matches, which is where you take control of your Mon and you're using it and it's mechanically just the same as Unite, but outside of 𝗚𝗚𝗧 Island you could have those turn-based battle systems, like when you encounter wild Pokemon, but that the Pokemon you bring to 𝗚𝗚𝗧 Island are legitimately the Mons you caught within your gameplay experience. So 𝗚𝗚𝗧 Island isn't like obtainable from the get-go, it's just more like something you work towards. And then there's like, you know, there's maybe you can switch between Legends Arceus style gameplay, catching, all of that, or just like the mainline gameplay style of catching and battling. Like, it'd be kind of cool, I think. That would be like a future thing they could do. I don't think that is possible now. But like when the beta for Unite over in the Chinese beta is like playing around with the instead of the hub being like just the starting screen here and the trainer and your favorite are looking at you, you can walk around and navigate the menus. So it's like open world Unite. Like it's kind of trending in that direction that I'm already saying. But I don't think they can implement all of what I was talking about. But I do see in the future like a consolidation of like all games on one device, and so, you know, I think similarly with games, it's gonna go the same route. Like it's gonna be. It's kind of what I envision happening with. There was like this one movie that kind of touches on it. I think it's Ready Player One or something. But they had like all these different pop culture references. Like they had the Back to the Future car. They had like all sorts of things. I think it's Ready Player One. Yeah, they should put, like they had shiny Rayquaza in the game for a while, like, and then they added shiny spray. Like, anybody in the Pokemon community knows what shiny means. But for some reason, there's a shiny Rayquaza and they added shiny spray, but it only makes you sparkle. They should have called it sparkle spray, not shiny spray. Shiny spray would suggest that, you know, like, just like they add skins to the game, they should add the color, like they should add, like if I want to be shiny Scizor, I should be able to, like maybe that's a reward for getting gold, is you get the option to layer shiny, and so you could be, I could be shiny Night style Scizor, or I could be regular Night's style Scizor. Or I could be Ranger style Scizor, regular, or I could be shiny Ranger style Scizor. You know, like the ability to add shiny to, not sparkle, shiny. And I know they call the sparkles shiny, but it's like, then the other thing about it is I wouldn't even want it to be a spray, because it's like it's an effect that's not even like, you buy it and then it goes away after some, it's like a timed thing. Like if the licenses were timed, like who would buy the licenses? Like I think that's kind of ridiculous. It should be a perma effect, I think. And similarly, I would want shiny not to be like the shiny spray. I'd want shiny to be more like a skin. Welcome to Shingo's yapping session.
You win!
Yeah, that could work too, Nyko. Like a reward, an achievement. You accomplish something and then you get access to it. So it looks like we got 11 minutes of this left. This might be we get 1 or 2 more, and then that'll conclude the stream, guys. But thank you everybody for coming out. I'm not ending it here. I'm just saying that this will be our final set here, either this one or the next one, I suspect. We could probably get 2 in, I think. Maybe 3. Maybe not 3, because it'll probably take a minute to queue, so... That's... We could maybe get 3. I'm happy my Pro controller is working, because it's like I had to retire it before, but seems like giving it a break was like good for it. The controls I was using are like these $20 like Christmas special controls. You just like beat them up. So this Pro controller feels like a lot different. But it wasn't charged and ready last stream, so I had it charged and ready this time. Who do we still got in stream? I know we got Mar and Nico, definitely. If anybody else wants a match, you're gonna have to speak up, because it's gonna be like 1 or 2 more. I'm starting to lean more towards Swords Dance, but I'm trying double hit this match. I still think double hit has value. GG. That's your first time ever playing Razor Leaf? Yo, Razor Leaf is kind of fun. It's not it's not like the best, but it's fun.
You win.
The other set debuffs really, like, I mean, it's just, the other set's just too good. But Razor Leaf doesn't, I mean, it's not bad. A lot of people would give it flack, but I don't see anybody speaking up, so I'm just insta-queuing these since there's only 4 minutes. This will probably be the last one. Is it only the 3 of us in here now? Or who we got? Do we got Anti in here still? Yeah, I think it's only the 3 of us right now. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out most of the stream. Wherever the Umbreon goes, it don't matter because it has experience share. So, like, literally, Nico just goes a lane, Margo jungle, I go. This is funny. Time to fight, let's go. Okay. Yo, I think I actually, the call, yeah. I'm glad I changed. Dang. I should have been a little bit more patient. Hit this. Okay, let's go. Yo. Ah.
It's the final stretch.
Well, I'm gonna have to go atone for this. This is not an acceptable way to end stream. That's kind of sus, Nico. You gotta go now? Alright. Later, Mar. Hopefully. We're almost at 3 hours, so just may as well end like this. I need to go win 2, since I lost 1. I actually should have went Scizor instead of Scyther. funny how comps like that are really reliant on stun. Early game they couldn't beat me, and then they only, once they started getting the levels, then it... I really should have went Scizor, I think. They had a lot of burst damage like Scyther, Leafeon. Espeon I don't ever really care about. It's not... It's easily countered because 90% of every Espeon user uses it exactly the same predictable way. Which is why I'm ashamed that that one objective I just kind of marched in and tried to get it really fast. I could have been more patient and that probably would have paid off. Good job. Good job, Nico. Good job.
The final stretch. You're on fire.
I'm okay with them ripping it. I'm just gonna do this. I might eat a lot. Yep, I ate a lot. We win though. The Blastoise should have really been where I was, but stun, stun, unite, stun, 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 dead. This was a massacre. Yeah. I should have been defending. Where's your unite?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Alright, well, I think I'm good. Thanks for grinding that last one with me.
You win.
We'll end with my current standing in the ranks. And I'll say goodbye. Not bad. I got this within 100, so he needs 290 more than wins than me, so he's only within he has some work to do. So I think when I started I was like 820 or something like that, so that's good work. Anyways, with that, that'll conclude the stream. Thank you everybody for coming out, 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗚 especially for hanging out till the end of the stream, BZ for joining with us, Sim, everybody, 𝗟𝗓𝗞𝗘, D, Mar. I know I'm forgetting a few. Abyss showing up. That was nice. Anti. Anyways, you guys all have a nice evening. You'll probably be able to catch me in Phil's stream later, which is going to be just in a little bit. So everybody have a good night and God bless. See you next time.